Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as you can see here, I have 265 power-up players. Over the past few days, I've been buying a lot of them off the auction house, trying to snipe a few of these higher overall ones, as well as just buy some of these lower overall ones that I thought had high potential to go up in price as time went on. So today, I want to go over the top 5 power-ups that I think you guys should invest in if you're looking to do so, that I think have the highest potential to make you guys the most coins back for how many coins you're going to be investing. So I have 4 specific players as well as one positional group that I think any of those position would be a good investment. So we'll start at number 5, work our way to number 1. So number 5 is going to be cornerback for the Buffalo Bills, Tre'Davious White. Let me get to him really quick here. He's pretty inexpensive. You can see now he's 18.5, 19.5, around 2K. That's actually a little higher than I've seen him. But, you know, that could just be the time of day. I've been buying him from anywhere between 1,000 and 1,400 coins. I have maybe 8 to 10 of him right now. I'll still be looking to acquire more as the coming days and weeks go on. But Tre'Davious White, I believe his core elite is an 80 overall. I'll check real quick just to make sure. Yeah, he's an 80 overall core elite. So he's a little bit lower then I know some of the EA devs, I think Clint Oldenburg said that he fought for Tre'Davious White's rating to be a little higher. So I think he's a guy that could get an upgrade soon. There's only 2 power-ups on the Bills, Tre'Davious White and Micah Hyde. He's got decent height at 5'11". He's got 82 speed, which for an 80 overall card and with the lower threshold ratings to begin the year, is actually not too bad. 84 Excel, 82 Agility. His man and zone are okay, but those will probably get boosts when his card gets upgraded. So I think he's a pretty decent investment as a power-up. Obviously, all these power-ups, you could also invest in their core elites as well, as those could definitely go up in price. But today I just wanted to focus on the power-ups. So whether it's like the Mutt Heroes program or any other programs that come out in the future that are team specific, or even just, in general, any promos or programs that come out. Tre'Davious White, I think, once he gets an upgrade, he could definitely rise in price to, potentially over 10K. I think he could definitely get there, potentially even a lot higher. So number 5 is Tre'Davious White. Number 4 is going to be quarterback. There's 3 quarterbacks on this list. Number 4, I'm going to have Aaron Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers. You can see right now he's between 4, 5, 6K. I've usually been buying him around that 4K, 4,500 range. His core elite's an 83. Aaron Rodgers cards tend to get upgrades early and pretty often too throughout the year. The last 2 years he's been injured, so he's maybe gotten a little less upgrades during the year with like Team of the Week and stuff. But expected to bounce back this year. I think Aaron Rodgers is a definitely good candidate. If you can get him between 4 and 5K, I think he could go up. We've seen the Andrew Luck come out with his flashback. He started out about 25K he was selling for when those flashbacks came out, and now he's down to about 17, 18K, but he was about 5, 6, 7K, so even selling him now for that 16, 17, 18K price is not too bad of a profit if you bought those. And I think Aaron Rodgers has similar, if not even greater potential to make you guys even more coins. So number 3 is going to be another quarterback. This time for the Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton. As you can see here, he's going for about 4K. some for 5K. I've been buying him for between 4 and 5K the last 2 days. He's another guy. He has an 80 overall core elite. Once he gets his upgrades, he's got good speed, ability to move outside the pocket, obviously. If you can get in the open field, he can take out defenders. You could truck. He's got good elusiveness and agility, and that'll only increase with his upgrades. Obviously, the one knock on Cam is going to be his throwing accuracy. But obviously, when he gets his cards upgraded, he's going to improve that, or at least hopefully, so he can become a much more viable option at quarterback. But, if you can get him for 3K, 3,500 or so, even more than that, maybe 4,500. You're probably not going to see many for 3. But, throughout the day, certain cards sort of fluctuate in value. So it's important to find that sweet spot, which I think is about 3,500 to 4K is that sweet spot. Even if you pay 45, even if you pay 5K, I think he has the potential to go up in price to, 15, 20K or so. So Cam Newton is number 3. Number 2 is going to be another quarterback. I debated between having him 1 or 2. I'm going to put him at 2 because I think number 1 is going to be the positional group, and I think that's going to be the most lucrative investment. Number 2 is going to be Russell Wilson. As you can see now, he's between 4,500 and 5K, so he's usually actually a little higher, somewhere in the 6,500 to 7K range. So this is a good time to buy. Earlier today, last night, I was even getting him for between 3,500 and 4K, which I think is an incredible deal. You have another guy, Russell Wilson here, 83 core elite. I think he could definitely get upgrades with Team of the Week throughout the year in different programs. Obviously, he's got ability like Cam Newton to get out of the pocket, extend plays with his elusiveness, speed. He's that dual threat quarterback. Can throw the ball downfield on the run under pressure. So Russell Wilson, I think, is another guy like Cam Newton, Aaron Rodgers. We've already seen with Andrew Luck that you can, buy for 4 or 5K, maybe even a little more, and still end up making 10 to 12K at least if they go up to 20K or even a little more. So that leads me to the number 1 position that I think you should invest in with power-ups, and that is left guard. So this is all left guards I think you can have a solid investment with. And we've already seen with Ali Marpet of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you can see 35K is the cheapest. He's not very common. There's only 5 up. His heavyweight came out, and there's not many left guards that are very good right now. So, you look at the crop here. You got Andrew Norwell, Joe Thuney. You got Quentin Nelson. You got Joel Bitonio. So you have about 4 guys here that haven't gotten those big significant upgrades yet. And, we can see their core elites. I think the highest left guard in the game right now is an 82 overall, if I'm not mistaken. Can go and make sure. I'm pretty sure 82 is the highest overall left guard. That is that Ali Marpet. Then you're looking at 80 to 81s. Oh, excuse me, this is the highest core elite left guard, obviously with that new Ali Marpet heavyweight. I believe he's an 87. That is now the highest left guard in the game. But in terms of core elites, that Ali Marpet 82 is the highest overall, which I believe is the lowest overall for a position in the game, and I would guess pretty significantly too. Maybe fullback competes with that, but I'd have to check to make sure on that. But again, with these power-ups, you can obviously look at their core elites as well. I don't think Ali Marpet's core elite actually went up all that much. I can look at his price again. I think it was still around that 30K range or whatever. it was at, 37 he's at about now. I think it was still at around that before. Maybe he went up a little bit. But, you can definitely look into the correlates as well. But I wanted to definitely point out the power-up upgrades today with the left guards. Now, the left guards are going to be a little more expensive than some of the other positions. You saw Tre'Davious White was between, 1,000 and 1,500. You can get him for. The other quarterbacks are anywhere between 4 and 6K. So, the left guards, Andrew Norwell's about 5K. Joe Thuney's about 5K. And then you get to Joel Bitonio, he's about 7. And then Quentin Nelson's the most expensive right now at about 12 or 14K. This one just sold for about 12. So, other than Ali Marpet, obviously. So, it really depends when these upgrades come out. If I had to peg one left guard to invest in, I would say Quentin Nelson, even though he is the most expensive out of this group that hasn't gotten any upgrades yet. I think he has the most potential to get the highest overall upgrade, which will likely yield the most value in his power-up. But that's just me. You can invest in any of these left guards if you want. But I think this is definitely a very lucrative position that you can make a lot of coins on. I don't know when these upgrades are going to happen. I would guess they're going to be pretty, soon in the near future. There's the heavyweights that come out every Thursday. They're probably not going to get Team of the Week upgrades because usually that's reserved for more skill position players. But these players could definitely come out in other programs like Mutt Heroes whenever that comes out, probably sometime in early to mid-September. So that is the video. Those are the top 5 positions I would invest in. You can also just snipe power-ups, try to get any of them you want. I tend to buy anyone that's under 700 coins, regardless of position, regardless of the player, because I think, that's probably the lowest floor, and its ceiling, even if it was only 1,500 coins, I'd be doubling my coins there. But obviously, you have to assess that value for yourself. It's always a risk. There's no guarantees, but I think this is a pretty well calculated risk. So these are the top 5 power-ups that I would invest in. So that is the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.